Now on CoastTV News.
A method to deter geese in one Rehoboth community might be a dangerous trap for coastal birds. Why neighbors are sounding the alarm. Roadwork headaches. Homeowners in Lewes now face longer commutes as Roadwork shuts down a key access route. How neighbors are reacting to the months-long closure. Beach access for all. Details about new beach mobility mats being tested by the city of Rehoboth.
This is CoastTV News at 6.
Community members rallying to protect local birds. Good evening. I'm Madeline Overturf. Welcome to our News at 6. We begin tonight with the death of a heron sounding the alarm in one Rehoboth Beach neighborhood. Here you can see photos of that bird that was euthanized. It was found by someone who lives in the Spring Lake condos, and people there are saying the bird died because it was caught in wire. The wire in question is part of a grid system meant to deter geese from the Spring Lake community. CoastTV News anchor Christina DiRobertis is live there in Rehoboth Beach. Christina, that grid has been over the lake for about 6 months.
Yes, Maddie, and the lines go over this pond behind me. I'm not sure if you can see them, but there are several wires about a foot above the water here. And the Homeowners Association tells us it was recommended that this system be installed because geese and geese droppings are causing problems and health hazards in the community. But some people living here think that the system is doing more than just deterring geese. They think it's the reason for the heron dying. Someone we spoke with this morning said they're in talks with DNREC, Fish and Wildlife, and PETA about this. But in a long email, the company which manages this pond said today birds die for many reasons: fish hooks, disease, parasites, etc. And they said it's odd that only one bird out of the hundreds that visit this pond daily was harmed. Still, Kurt Wibbens says he wants the wire removed as soon as possible.
It's barbaric. It has destroyed a very vibrant environment here. Because we were never informed of this, none of us ever had an opportunity to research alternate methods of deterrence. We have since done that, and there are different ways of approaching it.
Now, Wibbens said today that he believes the wires are supposed to stay here for 2 years. The management company said today that the system is backed by research and it's supposed to be harmless to migratory birds, but they did say that the system can cause problems if it's tampered with. Live in Rehoboth Beach, I'm Christina DiRobertis, CoastTV News.
Thank you, Christina. Heading to the coast, erosion at the North Indian River Inlet already caused a shutdown Labor Day weekend. And now CoastTV has learned that closure is expected to last months. Take a look at your screen. This is the North Inlet Beach. DNREC says debris and exposed bridge infrastructure has created hazardous conditions. Heavy equipment will also be moving in and around the area for the next several months. This closure follows ongoing concerns about the area's erosion. Part of Angola Road in Lewes is closed, causing major inconveniences for people who live near there. That's now in phase 2 of construction on Angola Road. Work is underway and pavement all ripped up. People we spoke with, they are not happy about it.
Well, every time I have to go out to a store, to a hardware store, to a grocery store, we have to go, and it's approximately 3 miles. To go all the way around and get back to the same intersection. Hundreds of people, and they're all going to one intersection. So it makes it very tough.
DelDOT says the road work will last until at least the end of the year. And staying in traffic, heads up in Ocean City, the town has issued a long-term travel alert for Baltimore Avenue. Here's what you need to know if you plan on driving through OC this fall. The town says a months-long project on Baltimore Avenue starts at 33rd Street and works south. That's where Public Works is doing sewer maintenance. Crews will also be working on the sidewalk project from 26th to 33rd Street. The town says this work will focus on ensuring the sidewalks are ADA compliant. The final aspect of this project, the resurfacing of Baltimore Avenue, is set to begin on October 14th. Let's go ahead and take a live look right now outside into Rehoboth Beach. A beautiful evening on the coast there. Let's check in with our First Alert Chief Meteorologist, Paul Williams, who joins us with a look at our forecast. Good evening, Paul.
Good evening. And you know what? Those few clouds you see there, we should say thank you for Mother Nature providing that cover, because last night we didn't have any cover, and because of that, we dropped down to 48 degrees. And why this is significant? That actually tied a record that was set back in the 1950s. Yeah, 49 for the low, by the way, in Salisbury, milder in Ocean City, because, you know, typically it's a little warmer along the coast anyway during the overnight stint. Keep in mind that right now temperatures are in the 70s along the coast, barely there, but into the mid to lower 70s throughout the inland areas as well. The winds are coming right now out of the east-northeast at about, let's say, 7 to 17 miles per hour. We had a gust up to 21 miles per hour that we recorded a little bit earlier in the Indian River Inlet. Now, we're going to be a little bit cool tomorrow, but nothing close to what happened this morning. And there's a little rain in the forecast we've got to talk about, Maddie, because it could change your weekend plans.
Thank you. New fencing has been added to the Sandhill Fields Sports Complex in Georgetown. You might remember a little bit ago, equipment was stolen from the community garage there. And here you can see the additional fencing that was installed. According to the Sussex Sports Center Foundation, this new fencing was installed around the perimeter of each field and along the property line behind the fields. In addition to security, the fencing is designed to keep soccer and lacrosse balls within designated play areas. New in Georgetown, officials are working on a plan to finance a new police station and public works building. According to the town, they want to borrow about $18 million for that project. Georgetown wants to hear your thoughts on this. There are 3 different information sessions for the public to attend this month. The first will be held September 7th at 10 a.m. at Town Hall. New today, police have arrested a 33-year-old man, Akeem Frazier from Greenwood, on multiple drug and gun-related charges. Here's what officers are saying today. Tuesday morning, just before 10:30 a.m., a trooper on patrol says they saw a Jeep on Coverdale Road with a registration violation. Police say the man did not provide his driver's license, and when asked to get out of the car, he hesitated, appeared nervous. When he did get out, troopers say they saw the handle of a gun sticking out from under the driver's seat. The man was arrested and found with various drugs, police say, including over 1 gram of crack cocaine. New today, a new program in Delaware aims to help farmers purchase needed equipment. According to the state, the Delaware Agricultural Financing Program has a goal of broadening opportunities across the agricultural sector. Delaware farmers, producers, food processors in crop, livestock, aquaculture, and food production, they're all eligible to apply. The state says loans will be available for production, processing, packaging, and distribution for small and large operations. If you didn't know by the traffic this morning or this afternoon, today is day 1 of the school year for many students here in Sussex County, including at Cape Henlopen High School. After hot and long summer breaks, the kids are back in the classrooms on normal schedules. Parking lot, you see it full with cars again and buses as everything rolls back into action. We spoke with some students who say they're happy to be back and more confidence than ever.
As I was coming to school, I was getting more excited, more like energized, and yeah, it just felt great coming back. See my confidence, because freshman year, it's a pretty big school. I didn't know where I was going, but junior year now, I know the school and I know the teachers, I know more people, so mostly confidence, yeah.
Awesome to see that. We have more details on the local district's back-to-school plans and other things to know on CoastTV.com. And you might remember Cape Henlopen High School is still looking to expand the district specifically after 2 failed referendum attempts. The district wants to purchase over 100 acres off Plantation Road and Cedar Grove Road, and that would be home to a new district office, a bus facility, and a swimming pool. It would cost over $15 million to purchase. After voters turned down proposals, the district is looking for the state to put up 60%. And according to the district, they expect to hear back from the state in November. And we are just getting started this evening. A day of service in Lewes, how you can make a difference in the first town at an upcoming community event.
Well, we tied a record low this morning of 48 degrees. But listen, beautiful conditions will persist for Thursday, but some changes are coming over the weekend. Your full 7-day forecast is coming up in minutes.
But first, making Rehoboth Beach more accessible. We have that story in just 60 seconds.
Hi, I'm Joel Wharton, Sussex County farmer. Don't wait until after harvest to plant your cover crops. Consider broadcasting or interseeding cover crops into your standing cash crop. Early establishment provides more growth potential and more soil armor over winter. It also saves time because after harvest, the cover crop is already growing and protecting the soil, cycling nutrients, and preventing erosion. To learn more about the benefits and ways to establish cover crops early, contact the Sussex Conservation District because every acre counts.
Governor Carney trusts Bethany Hall Long to be our next governor. As Lieutenant Governor, Bethany fought to protect abortion rights, passed an assault weapons ban, and made historic investments in education to improve our schools. That's why she's been endorsed by the Delaware Democratic Party. And why Governor Carney said Bethany has the right experience to be our next governor and the vision to build a bright future for all Delawareans. On September 10th, vote Bethany Hall Long for governor.
This is Coast TV News at 6.
Although the busy summer season is coming to an end, Rehoboth Beach is testing out a new beach mobility mat in order to improve accessibility. Coast TV News reporter Elisa Weber shows us how these mats are different from ones the city currently uses.
Taking a stroll on the beach can be a relaxing and beautiful experience, but the sand is not the easiest surface to walk on. Many beaches like Rehoboth have installed beach mobility mats in order to make the beach more accessible because everyone deserves to be able to enjoy the beach.
My mom is 89 and my sister brought her last weekend and she would not be able to go to the beach unless there was a mat.
For the past few seasons, Rehoboth Beach has been using these blue ones, but now the city is testing out a new mat. They are tan, officials claim they are eco-friendly, and are made from cocoa. The biggest difference between the two, the city believes the tan cocoa mat will be less slippery if it gets wet. Carolyn Diefendorfer, who lives in Rehoboth Beach, likes the natural look of these mats, but she says there's a few factors the city should consider.
And I think as long as it's cost-effective, either by holding up longer or being less money with the same life, I think everybody will be fine. I think that's going to be the key for the taxpayers.
The city says before it makes the decision to switch to these mats, it wants to hear the community's feedback, and you can give your input on the Reach Out Rehoboth platform. In Rehoboth Beach, I'm Elisa Weber, Coast TV News.
And that brings us to our Coast TV poll. We want to know what you think about those mats. Let's take a look at the updated results from last news hour. Take a look at your screen. You can see 61% say they're about the same, 26% say much better, and 13% say worse experience. If you haven't voted yet, you can still do that. We will have updates on Coast TV News at 11, Paul.
As you're lining up your golf game for tomorrow, listen, you might be able to sneak in one more day of golf before the rain shows up. We'll have partly cloudy skies and temperatures in the 70s. Your full forecast coming up.
Download the Coast TV News app on your Apple or Android devices.
Don't miss the Hot Tub and Swim Spa Blowout Expo this weekend only at the Delaware State Fairgrounds. Browse over 30 hot tubs, cold therapy tubs, and swim spas from 5 major brands at huge savings. Financing is available and admission is free. That's this weekend at the Delaware State Fairgrounds in Harrington. Visit hottubexpo.com.
When MAGA extremists took away our rights, Kyle Evans Gay took action.
Kyle fought for her daughters and ours in the state Senate, delivering the strongest abortion protections in Delaware history.
She took on the NRA to ban assault weapons and protect our communities.
Led on securing our vote and our democracy.
I'm Kyle Evans Gay, and I'm running for Lieutenant Governor because a new generation will champion reproductive freedom and fight for our families. Let's do this, Delaware.
Are your AC or heating systems trying to tell you something? At Horizon Services, we're always thinking of preventative maintenance, so you don't have to keep your system working stronger for longer. So right now, when you call or go online to schedule a fall heater tune-up, we'll give you a spring AC system tune-up free, and we'll give you $50 off any additional service. Because at Horizon, we like it when we can save you money and save the day for your HVAC system. Book today, and help is on the way.
At
Cabinet Discounters, we truly love what we do. Transforming kitchens, bathrooms, basements, any room. Creating new ways to help you achieve your vision. And all within your budget. Plus, we've got big news. We're excited to announce our new location in Frankfort at the Banks Plaza Shopping Center. Plus, you'll get the same great quality and great price. Get inspired at our new showroom in the Banks Plaza Shopping Center in Frankfort. Learn more at CabinetDiscounters.com.
Cabinet Discounters. Great quality, great price.
I'm Mark Stevens from Hartley, Delaware, and I utilize the USDA's Wetland Reserve Easement Program to improve wildlife habitat for deer, waterfowl, and other wildlife while improving water quality. If you have at least 10 acres of woods or wet, unproductive cropland, you may be eligible for compensation to restore and protect the wetlands on your property. To learn more about the Wetland Reserve Easement Program, contact your local USDA Service Center.
Don't miss the Hot Tub and Swim Spa Blowout Expo this weekend only at the Delaware State Fairgrounds. Browse over 30 hot tubs and swim spas from 5 major brands and up to 50% off. Financing is available and admission is free. That's this weekend only at the Delaware State Fairgrounds in Harrington. Visit hottubexpo.com.
This is my legacy.
Tacoma has a dominant legacy as America's favorite small pickup for almost 2 decades. Known for reliability and capability. Now buy a Tacoma with low 4.99 APR or lease an SR for $279 a month.
This is my legacy.
Toyota, let's go places.
We're Coast Country, and we're Delmarva proud.
Clear skies, winds light out of the north, and a high pressure system in control of your weather, particularly going into the fall season. Hey, typically you'll get a bit of a nip in the air. We had more than just a touch of cool air. Man, we tied a record low of 48. Wow. But right now we're at 72, courtesy of our Bay Health camera, with the dew point temperature in the 50s. Now, also, we have a relatively dry atmosphere as well, with the dew point temperature is dropping into the 50s and 40s and all of that. So it's dry, cold, clear, and all of that, making this morning, as you woke up and walked outside, feel that much, well, let's just say more crisp. 65 for tonight as we have partly cloudy skies. And thanks to the cloud cover, we're not going to cool down quite as quickly and quite as dramatically for tonight going into tomorrow morning. 71 in Millsboro. Right now we're at 72, Georgetown 70 in Delmar, 70 Ocean Pines, and we're 70 right along the entire coast from Rehoboth down to Bethany Beach. Small craft advisory, watching out for 25-mile-per-hour winds, still active for us along the Sussex County shore and all from Ocean City all the way down towards Chincoteague and on the other side of the Delmarva Peninsula, affecting the folks over in Taylor's Island and as far south as Cape Charles. But there's also a beach hazard statement. That's for Accomack, Northampton, and Worcester until 8 o'clock for this evening, because those winds, when they really get cranking up, can cause some erosion problems for us along the beach. But that hopefully will subside and allow for that to expire. High pressure is now on the other side of the map. I have to move out of the way so you can see it all over into the Atlantic. But what that also means is that the direction of the winds will be changing soon. Temperatures will be in the 60s overnight and 50s along the highway from Greenwood, Seaford, and for Delmar. But we'll have partly cloudy skies for just about everybody. Now, Thursday morning's interesting because we start off in the 60s inland, 70s, low 70s along the shore with the winds out of the east-northeast. By the afternoon, we'll go into the mid-70s inland, lower 70s along the shore, so not quite a difference there. Friday, we start off a bit cloudy, but then Friday, going into Friday afternoon, we watch out for some scattered showers. Now, it won't quite reach us by 5 o'clock in the afternoon, but by 10 o'clock and after the sun goes down, we'll have a better chance of a passing sprinkle or two. But Saturday is really the day when I'm expecting the lion's share of the rain to begin to move through, with a surge of moisture coming out of the south and that other frontal boundary coming in out of the north. So we look for a sprinkle or two probably Friday, but a better chance of rain on Saturday in Assateague as well as Chincoteague. Same holds true for us for Ocean City and Fenwick Island. Mainly the rain's going to be on Saturday. But Lewes and Rehoboth may catch a sprinkle or two late Friday going into Saturday. Finally, here's a look at your Paul Davis Restoration Home Remodeling Extended Forecast. Maddie?
Well, thank you very much. Well, Lewis's Community Service Day, it's coming up. You can join city staff on Friday, September 20th from 8 a.m. to noon. The plan is to spruce up parks and city halls and clean up trails and beach walkways. The city says it will provide gloves, trash bags, vests, and waters. All volunteers should wear clothing that is weather appropriate. Sign up by September 10th to participate. As NFL fans eagerly await the season start, everybody's ready for the Eagles' season opener Friday. The Eagles begin abroad, taking on the Green Bay Packers in Brazil at 8:15 p.m. Now, fans should know this game will be broadcast exclusively on the streaming service Peacock. CoastTV has no decision in the airing of this game on our station.
Delmarva Sports Network from the Wawa Studio.
What's going on, everybody? For the first time on the Delmarva Sports Network, we've got the live coverage of Salisbury University. We will have Seagulls football action on Saturday, but tonight we go to the field hockey pitch. The number 4 ranked Seagulls field hockey squad is 2-0 on the season, and they're back in action against Washington College for our game of the night. The goals are led by All-America second-team honoree Marley McDormand from Pocomoke and All-Region second-team selection McKenna Horner from Washington High. And on the other side, Washington College fell 3-1 against Stevenson in their opening game. You can watch the game live over the air on our DSN channel or on DSN Plus right now. And for the first time since 2016, the WNBA playoffs welcome the Indiana Fever. After the team's 1-8 start, they have made headlines to the play of Kelsey Mitchell and, of course, the rookie Caitlin Clark. The Caitlin Clark effect is real, not just for the fans, but ending the playoff drought for the Fever. That over sports. Have a great night, everybody.
We salute Danielle Ford. Danielle is a beacon of commitment and compassion, serving as an invaluable member of the EMS teams in Dagsboro, Frederica, and Bowers. Renowned for her swift response in emergency situations, Danielle balances her demanding roles with remarkable resilience. Her heart of gold and relentless spirit have not only earned her the respect of her colleagues, but also made a significant impact on the community she serves. We salute Danielle Ford for her dedication and the profound influence she has on the lives of those around her. Her service is an inspiration to all.
Spicer Brothers and Coast TV are honoring military persons and first responders serving Delmarva. If you have a family member, friend, or community member that you would like to nominate for a Coast TV salute, go to coasttvsalutes.com.
Celebrate the season with the 4 best days of fall at Sunfest. Experience the ultimate celebration of food, drinks, arts, crafts, and entertainment along the boards from October 24th to the 27th. Embrace fall by enjoying a seaside tractor ride, chilling around a beach bonfire, navigating a corn maze, or participating in a pet and bicycle event. Shop around over 200 arts and crafts vendors. Immerse yourself in music with an incredible lineup of free musical performances. Enjoy the free family fun all day. For more information, visit ococean.com/sunfest.
WRDE First Alert Weather, brought to you by Ocean City, Maryland.
The Labor Day sale at Johnny Janosic is now extended. Get Delaware's guaranteed lowest prices, plus 0% APR financing for 60 months, or take an extra 20% off. The Labor Day sale ends Monday at Johnny Janosic.
There's no issue where politicians, Republicans and Democrats, have failed more than immigration. A crisis at the southern border, drugs flooding our communities. We need leaders who reject toxic politics and get stuff done. Larry Hogan knows how to get results. In the Senate, Hogan will be the key independent swing vote to secure our border and fix the broken immigration system. He's a proven leader. Larry Hogan for Maryland.
I'm Larry Hogan, and I approve this message.
Attention everyone, Delaware Tech is open for enrollment.
Hey man, I'm right here. Not necessary.
My bad. You could be well on your way to a satisfying career as a nurse, an educator, or even a histotechnician. And all of this is tuition free thanks to the Seed Scholarship Program. So you can spend your hard-earned money elsewhere. The only thing left to do is enroll today.
I'm David Wilson. I'm the CEO of the Preston Automotive Group, and I'm thrilled to announce our newest dealership, Preston Hyundai of Millsboro. Conveniently located at 28362 DuPont Boulevard, Millsboro, Delaware. We're open 8:30 to 8 p.m. on weekdays and 8 until 6 p.m. on Saturdays, or until the last customer is satisfied. Visit us in person or browse our extensive inventory at millsborohyundai.com. Buy online and we'll deliver it to your front door. Visit us at the all-new Preston Hyundai in Millsboro and discover why people say cars cost less with Preston.
The biggest mattress savings are happening right now at Johnny Janosic's Mattress World. Get a Kingsdown Plush or Firm Queen mattress with a power base for only $999.95. Shop the Labor Day mattress sale at Johnny Janosic's Mattress World.
You shouldn't have to choose between the kitchen update you need and the vacation you want.
With Paul Davis, you can have both.
Change the look of your entire kitchen. Get all new doors, drawers, and hardware without any major demolition, and it's done in as little as 3 days.
All for half the cost of a tear out.
And that vacation you wanted?
We'll give you that too.
Pay nothing for 12 months and get a luxury vacation for 2. Call Paul Davis for a free same-day estimate or visit the showroom.
Paul Davis Restoration and Home Remodeling.
Weather is sponsored by Paul Davis Restoration, your storm damage experts, here to help now.
The Shore Living Expo is happening on Saturday. It's all about health, wealth, and home. As you see on your screen, it's from 10 to 4 Saturday at the Wicomico Youth and Civic Center, Paul.
All right, so we take a look at our Tyndall Casual Furniture. A view of Ocean City will slip into the 60s with partly cloudy skies. Be sure you keep up with your forecast on our weather line. It's sponsored by the law offices of Baird, Mandales, Brockstead, and Federico. Finally, here's a look at your Paul Davis Restoration Home Remodeling extended forecast. Scattered showers for us on Friday and Saturday, but more sunshine by Sunday.
Thank you, Paul, and thanks for joining us here for Coast TV News at 6. For more news and local weather, download our Coast TV News app. The NBC Nightly News is up next, and we will see you later tonight for Coast TV News at 11. Have a great evening.